Welcome to the latest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast.
And I am your host, Dick Taco. And tell them why tonight is very special, nephew.
Well, Taco, tonight is the 2025 IWP Awards.
The second annual IWP.
Yes.
The coveted, prestigious, well, let's not lie, IWP Awards. But anyway, we got, I don't know if we did as many categories as we did last year, but, we got the main categories covered. I wanted to ask you, did you see the Jake Paul fight the other night?
I saw he got knocked the fuck out.
Oh my God, dude. That guy beat the living piss out of him. It was beautiful. It was a real fighter, too, Anthony Joshua. He's no joke, but...
Well, anyway. He must not have paid him enough to stage the fight like he did with Mike Tyson.
Pop watched the highlights with me the next day, and he was like, man, that guy don't look right, Paul. He's like, he don't know where he's at. But anyway, and tomorrow, which will be, we're airing this on the 26th tomorrow, my birthday, will be World's Ends tomorrow, right? On the 27th?
Yeah, World's Ends on your birthday.
Yeah, like Starrcade used to be. But
I thought Starrcade was in November.
No, by the time I started watching it, it was in December. It used to be, like, after 87, they moved it to December. It used to be Thanksgiving before that, but yeah. But... without any further ado, let's get to the awards. I say we started off with the coveted Tag Team of the Year.
Okay. Will you read the nominees?
Yeah, well, let's just start off by saying it was not a good year for Tag Team Wrestling. You'll see by the nominees in a minute. The first nominees are the perennial contenders every year, the Young Bucks. Ugh.
My favorite.
Oh, please. You got no taste. Next, the Young Bucks, did they have a spell as tag team champions this year? No, they did not, did they?
No, they've been occupied being poor.
Yes, right where they belong.
Oh yeah, we also after we do the awards, I want to go over the World's End card because we got
we might as well.
The cards that and Wrestle Kingdom, which is January 4th.
Yeah, they're coming up. We might as well talk about that, because this isn't going to take all that long. But all right, the next tag team would be Brodito, one of the surprise tag teams of the year, who won the AEW World Tag Team title tournament, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Another team.
The Title Tuesday.
Yeah, which Title Tuesday was it?
Oh, no.
Another nominee is FTR, the Top Guys, another perennial all tag team every year.
Current tag champions.
Current AEW World Tag Team Champions. And finally, rounding out the women's tag team, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, who really there was no one else to pick, so I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, in WWE, who else is there? The Whataburger 6.
Yeah, well, we can't just do AEW people, but I will tell you, since I laid this all out, I lead heavily to AEW because I thought their product was better this year, and apparently so did Sports Illustrated, and so did, I forget some other site I saw through Reddit. Okay, the Tag Team of the Year award winners. Are you ready?
Yes.
It was a close one. The winners, with 44% of the vote, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Really?
Yeah, can you believe that? Young Bucks, 33%, Brodito and FTR each with 11%.
Why?
That's what I mean. You're going to be surprised, dude. That's why I don't tell you the things until you say them, because it's ridiculous. But yeah, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, I'm not even sure if they're still running as a tag team. I think they're still running together. But that shows you how much the average fan who voted has been watching this year. I will say, as we go on through this show, what do you always call them, smooth brains?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that, my friend. A lot of them voted. In fact, some think I think that's all that voted. What are you doing over there? All right, let's move on to, if you're not going to have any more Tourette's outbursts, let's move on to Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Now, I believe Kyle Fletcher won this list, or Swerve or Kyle Fletcher won this list. I can't remember. But the nominees, Marina Shafir, Manager, secretary, phone answerer extraordinaire for Moxley Plumbing.
Hey, you gotta admit, she has gone from being like a non-entity to being arguably the scariest member of the Death Riders.
Yeah, she's gonna wind up leading them. But I put her in here, dude, after I saw that woman's blood and gut match. She was fucking barefoot stomping glass. I'm just frightened. Also, Brody King from Brodito won the World Tag Team title this year with Bandito.
Yeah, and it's also been building him. A lot of people think that, that he's a future main eventer in the making.
I see him as a slightly smaller and more talented Bronson Reed. Ricochet, go ahead.
I think he's got a higher ceiling.
Ricochet, also in the most improved category, and finally,
oldest wrestler alive.
And finally, Braun Breaker of the Vision in WWE. So, had a breakout here.
The Vision.
Yeah, I don't like that name, and I definitely don't like. I think that Logan Paul's in it now. Does not do well for it. You know what I mean?
Again, what are they the Vision of?
I don't know. But Logan was in Jake's corner to watch him get knocked the fuck out.
What's going on with you? You're walking away from the microphone.
I know. I was walking away. I had to grab a blanket. I'm down here in the basement. I'm fucking cold, man. It's freezing out. All right, where are we at? Most improved. All right. Braun Breaker, Ricochet, Brody King, Marina Shafir, and I have the envelope, please. The winner is.
There's no envelope.
Shut up. You're not even here. How do you know there's no fucking envelope? With 55% of the vote, no surprise here, Rex Steiner, Braun Breaker. I know. See, I knew you were going to get a groan there. Brody King got 36% of the vote. Ricochet got 9. Marina Shafir got 0. It's back to the reception area, Marina.
He's answering the phones, right? Isn't that what you said, that she answers the phones at the office?
Yeah, she's the receptionist, yeah.
And Gabe Kidd last year, he's the summer help.
Yeah, he's and Mark Davis, he just fucking digs. He puts the waiters on and digs the shithole out.
Gulpzilla.
Did you see those? A little aside, those things I've been sending you lately of I'm so upset because AEW's got WWE's on the ropes right now. And AEW is putting shit out like Pizzeria Uno on Collision. What?
That wasn't on Collision. That was Ring of Honor.
Whatever. Shouldn't be in public view. Why is he and he wears a suit still, man. He's like fucking IRS with a mask on. I would take Mike Rotunda on hospice over him. I would book Mike Rotunda, who's on hospice, against Pizzeria Uno. I don't know what to... Hold on. Since we're talking about that, what's a shitty thing we got? I didn't pick a whole lot of crazy categories this year. All right. Faction of the year. You're not going to like this one. This is going to be the one that might push you over the edge. All right. The faction of the year. The nominees are MFT. What does that stand for anyway?
I don't even know. It's supposed to be motherfucking Tongans.
No, that's what I said. I think it's My Family Tree, which is stupid. Motherfucking Tongans is better.
My Family Tree sounds like a 90s sitcom.
Yeah, it's like My Family Tree after Perfect Strangers. On TGIF on ABC. My personal favorite, the Don Callis family.
Yeah, they're my favorite as well.
The Vision.
Ugh.
Hiss and Boo. And your favorite, Dick the Boozer and the Boar Horseman, the Death Riders.
I thought they were the plumber and his merry band of pipe fitters.
The Charisma Vacuums was the other one I fucking called them. I was listening to some of our old shows.
You hate them so much, which is why you're not going to like the final results of the Continental Classic.
Why? What's going on with that right now, anyway? I know how you love to break down tournaments, so we might as well talk about it. We got time.
Well, the tournament stage is... the round robin stage is over as of yesterday.
Yeah, I knew that.
So the Blue League is Roderick Strong in last place. He only has 3 points. Mascara Dorada and Orange Cassidy both have 6 points.
Mascara Doritos got that many points?
That means he has 2 wins.
No, I'm just surprised he's up there.
It's 1 win. It's 1 point for a tie, 3 points for a win, 0 points for a loss.
Oh, it's like hockey. All right.
Claudio has 7.
Claudio's got the most points, right?
No.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, he did at 1 point, but Moxley has 9 and Takeshita has 13.
Oh.
Moxley is going to the semifinals.
Last time I saw, he lost like fucking 3 or 4 matches in a row, I thought.
Well, let me check here. They have the table.
Go ahead. I know you love this shit.
He lost. No. He lost to Claudio, and he lost to Takeshita, but he beat Strong, and he beat Cassidy, and he beat Dorada.
Oh, he only had 2 losses? I thought he had 3. All right, that's fine then.
And in the Gold League is Speedball Mike Bailey and Jungle Jack Perry with 6 points. But Jack Perry's above him because he beat Mike Bailey in a head-to-head match.
He beat Mike Bailey. Beat Mike Bailey in a spitting for distance fucking contest.
Kevin Knight and Pac both have 7 points, but Kevin Knight's above because he beat Pac 1-on-1. And then Fletcher and Okada both have 9, but Fletcher beat Okada in a match.
He beat him in the first round, didn't he? The first night or something.
Yeah. So the 4 of them have gone to the semifinals. And so the semifinal matches at World's End will be Takeshita and Okada and Fletcher versus Moxley.
Ooh, Fletcher versus Moxley. That's fucking interesting. And the winners of those face each other for the Continental title?
Yes.
Because technically the Continental title is vacant, right?
Well, technically there is no Continental Championship.
But
there's the
I was told the Unified, the Continental, and the International are all independent of each other, which does not make it a unified title at all.
I'm so fucking... Nobody fucking knows. Tony
is an
has gotten a lot better as a booker, but he's still really bad at booking titles in terms of his mid-card belts.
Well, he's got 17 of them. That's why. But anyway, we'll talk... What? Would you sit on a bicycle with no seat on it again?
Come on, college boy!
You in that fucking movie. All right, back to the faction of the year. The winner is, you're not going to like this, 38% of the vote, the motherfucking Tongans. Can you believe it?
What?
The fuck is that?
Don Callis family and Division each get 25%. Death Riders get 13.
The fucking fake Tongans?
I know, think about it.
The fake Samoans? They're like, you know how I say that the bloodline like reproduces asexually but through mitosis in the ring?
Yeah.
MFTs aren't even that. They're fucking tank grown. They're like the artificial Samoans that get grown at, like, you know, like, they have to, like, Solo had to go to fucking Camino to get the Tongans.
But think about what kind of jerk-offs were voting in this. You have the motherfucking Tongans, who out of all 4 of these guys are, like, the least over. Don Callis is the best. Yeah, Don Callis is the best heel group. Vision's the top heel group in WWE, and the Death Rider's been doing this for a year, and they vote for the Tongans. I kept the voting open as fucking long as I could just to prevent shit like this. I told you, you were not going to be happy this year. I told you.
Like, yeah, like, you know, Solo and his, you know, and his Camino, and it's like, nobody likes them.
Yeah, like they're fucking like fake. It's like fake Deezer and Razor. It's Glenn Jacobs and Rick Bogner is what it is.
Who's Rick Bogner?
He was fake Razor. He's dead.
No, but like, who else was he?
Oh, he was like Big Titan at NWO Japan. Like, you wouldn't, unless you saw that, you wouldn't know who the fuck he is. I don't even know who the fuck he is. All I know is that gimmick got fucking...
Glenn Jacob as fake Diesel, was that before or after he was a dentist?
After.
Dr. Isaac Yankem.
Because he's actually there straight through. He's one of the knights on one of the Survivor Series teams in '93. Then I forget. I think he's Unabomb down in Smoky Mountain, and then he comes up as Isaac Yankem. Then he's fake Diesel, and then he's Kane for like 20 years.
Dr. Isaac Yankem, DDS.
Yeah, but can you believe that the motherfucking Tongans faction of the year? Ugh.
No Nobody likes them.
No, they don't.
It's Solo, Tonga Loa, the worst wrestler of all time, Tamatonga, JC fucking Mateo.
Jeff Cobb, yeah, right?
And Talatonga.
And Talatonga, and Skinny Tonga, and Fatta Tonga, and Smelly Tonga.
Well, Sifo Gaius didn't order enough, so now...
Well, no, they'll be like Smurfs. They'll be like Smurfs when they had Painter Smurf and Farmer Smurf. That's what they'll be like next.
Solo has to wait for the cloning vats to warm up again. Sifo Gaius only ordered so many.
Yeah, did you ever see that when Obi-Wan walks in there and he's like, we got 200,000 units on the way. He's got that look on his face like, holy shit, what did I drunk order last night? What did you think you ordered 200,000 of? That's why he goes out to the Starfighter. He's like, let me get my wallet. All right. Go ahead.
Dooku went over there masquerading as Sifo Dyas.
No, he embraces Kamino too. You see it in Tales of the Jedi. There's a whole...
I never watched that.
Oh, you should. There's a whole thing about before he goes bad and Qui-Gon's his apprentice and everything. It's pretty good. There's one Tales of the Jedi. There's Tales of the Empire that they cover that Morgan Elsbeth from Ahsoka as one of the witches of Dathomir.
I haven't watched Ahsoka.
You are missing out. You got to watch that before you watch the fucking before the movies come out, because that's what it's.
I don't give a fuck about the movies.
Why, dude? This movie's going to be better. Can't be any worse.
Dude.
You still haven't even watched The Rise of Shitblocker or whatever it's called.
I have no desire to.
You shouldn't. It has no fucking plot whatsoever.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah, in Fortnite. Which I don't play.
You had to go play some rounds of Fortnite.
I know, and I'm looking it up, and you're running around a neighborhood in Fortnite hearing Ian McDermott talk, and I'm like, fucking mother... I can't accept this. I can't accept it.
The motherfucking Falcons.
Yeah, like it's just bad as that. But like I couldn't accept fucking Rise of Skywalker. That Last Jedi was an independent film disguised as Star Wars. That was awful. You saw that, right?
It's a fucking chase scene.
The whole movie. It's a slow chase scene. It's OJ for 2.5 hours.
I'm telling you, Juice. If I was in your Bruno Maris, I wouldn't let it keep stepping out on me like that. Another Mai Tai.
OJ called up his girlfriend before that. He's like, baby, I'm going to be totally free in about 2 hours. You still there? What'd you do, fall?
Yeah, I'm still here. Fuckwad.
Oh, you're just a prick. All right, Woman of the Year. Something
Woman of the Year.
Yeah, last year we got a vote for Liz Cheney, remember?
Woman.
They were like, well, I'd vote for Liz Cheney. I'm like, you're like, well, it said Woman of the Year. I'm like, it's a wrestling fucking channel, you dope.
Woman, Nancy Benoit.
Hold on here. All right, Woman of the Year. Let's talk about the best woman wrestler of the year. Let's talk about Chris Statlander, one of the nominees. She's the current AEW Women's Champion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to be defending against Jamie Hayter at the end of the week?
Yeah.
At the show, yeah. Toni Storm, another nominee who held the women's title for the bulk of the year before losing to Chris Statlander. Had that big feud with Mariah May before she went over. And I saw, didn't Blake Monroe? Yeah, I saw it. Nobody was more surprised than the girl that won. That was for sure.
Mia Hale.
Yeah, she was like, holy shit. And how about Alex Windsor winning the Rev Pro title?
Why? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. She's just there because she's fucking his Will Ospreay's wife or something.
That's not true. She's a great wrestler.
She even admitted it. She's only there because she's Will Ospreay's wife.
I did not see that.
I will have to look at her wrestle.
I thought you saw her wrestle before and you thought she was good.
I saw her wrestle in one match, I think. Mercedes Moné, also a nominee this year. You know, she's got so many belts, she can't even get through the metal detector at the airport.
CEO.
Yeah, she lost the Rev Pro title. She's falling apart now, I heard on social media.
Yeah, she lost the Rev Pro title and she lost the Ring of Honor TV title.
To who?
Red Velvet.
Who the hell's Red Velvet? Why'd you name it after something that's shifted the shittiest cake alive?
Hey!
Oh, yeah, you like that crap, don't you? You and your mother and my old... It's not even a real flavor. It's fake. And finally, my personal favorite, Stephanie Vakir, current WWE World Women's Champion. One of the best... Yeah, but one of the best signings. Shawn Michaels saw her. It was like, yoink! Took her right away. All right, and the winner is, with 69% of the vote, Stephanie Vakir.
Whatever.
Tony Storm got 23%. Mercedes Renee got 8%. Chris Statlander got 0. That's a testament to how many people hate Mercedes right there. But Stephanie's a good wrestler. Stephanie is a very good wrestler.
Fine.
Can't say she isn't. Okay. Most hated wrestler of the year. The nominees are Drew McIntyre, who does stellar work no matter who you put him up against.
Even though he literally does nothing in kayfabe.
No,
he never wins his big matches.
No, he doesn't do anything well, except lose. Logan Paul, who everybody hates, another nominee. I don't even have to name it for obvious reasons. The guy's just such a cocky prick. Decent wrestler, though. John Moxley, my personal toilet. And Dominic Mysterio, who everybody also hates. I don't really... What's that?
John Moxley, who looks like Baron Von Raschke.
Yeah, Baron Von Raschke crawled out of a river. All right, the winner for most... What's that?
Always doing that pose where he rubs his hands together.
Yeah. The winner for most hated wrestler of 2025 is... It's a tie.
Oh.
Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio. Wow. What a whimper that was. That's like two sexy picks right there. Like, they get picked all the time because people hate them. I would like to see somebody else. Like, Drew deserves the heat he gets. You know?
Yeah, but Dom's probably going to turn face at some point because people just like this. Because it's kind of like an MJF thing where he's supposed to be a heel, but people cheer for him just because they like seeing him.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I honestly don't think I understand wrestling anymore. I really don't.
Didn't a similar thing happen with Ric Flair?
Depend when. I mean, the guy was around for like 50 years. I mean, I thought
you told me in like the late 80s that happened with Ric Flair.
Oh, where he was like a tweener? Yeah. They started, they couldn't do the Horseman, and he was fighting with Terry Funk when Terry Funk put the bag over his head, so he was a good guy. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the Horseman, I meant to tell you something.
What?
I watched that Kim Justice video about the worst Nepo babies in wrestling.
Yeah.
About, half the video is about fucking George Goulas.
Daddy said sail.
That's so fucking funny.
I told you, man. I told you about him.
But he talked about, or they talked about how apparently Eric Watts was going to be in the Horsemen.
What? I never heard this ever. Please explain.
That's really all there was. That apparently Bill Watts was going to book a version of the Horsemen with Eric in it.
Of course he was. There wasn't anything Bill Watts did. If you ever watched where Bill Watts was running WCW, holy God. It is some of the only thing he did good was like he had Vader around and Ron Simmons being the first Black World Champion was good. That's why.
Yeah, but that wasn't even on purpose. Like, that's because they didn't have anyone else.
Yeah, Sting was injured a lot. But it's just horrible. He banned moves off the top rope. He took the mats outside the ring because, that wasn't tough. Fucking Cro-Magnon man over there. So, no, it's just horrible. Then Bischoff came in. That's why Bischoff looked at so well because, Christ, they were going down. It was right after Jim Herd. They had Jim Herd and then Bill Watts. That's terrible.
Yeah, but Jim Herd at least was funny.
Not when it's your money paying for it. It wouldn't be funny.
Like
you're Ted Turner and you're like the ding dongs, the hunchbacks. You can't pin them. Okay, I want them to be pinned.
Like Spartacus was just.
Why would you change like the classiest gimmick you had? Like the guy looked like $1 million as the champ.
Oh yeah, another miscellaneous wrestling thing I want to talk about on the show was that Marty Jannetty thing I sent you.
Oh, that Tammy Sitch sent in?
Yes, that's Tammy Sitch sent in a letter to the Wrestling Observer about wanting to marry Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, but then she fucked. But then she traded up because she fucked Shawn Michaels a bunch of times. So.
Yeah, but you see, you always talk about how ugly. You
Marty?
always talk about how fucking ugly.
Marty Jannetty
was.
Yeah, but compared to Shawn was the better looking of the two. Marty looked like Frankenstein next to Shawn. And Tammy would fuck literally anything. Like, that's not a testament to Marty's good looks. I mean, he still looks like Deborah Winger.
No. She would not fuck anything. She said in the interview in kayfabe commentaries I watched that the guys in ECW were all too weird.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
She said that about Droz. Nice guy, he's just too fucking weird.
Yeah, because he screw up on people. I mean, that's kind of weird. But, all right, let's get back to these awards here.
He's got a poop. He's got a poop.
He's got a puke. Comeback of the year. This would be somebody that came back in an era, or somebody that worked their way back up into the spotlight. So let's do the nominees for comeback of the year. Gunther, the technician that he is, coming back up. What?
How did he have a comeback?
He went from like losing all those belts to retiring 2 legends, and he's on his way back up.
Yeah, but one of them was Goldberg.
Goldberg.
In 2025.
Bill Goldberg.
Really...
It's Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, right. Bret Hart never calls him Goldberg.
Do it. You do it the best. Do it with the Mean Gene interview.
What?
When he's like, Bill Goldberg. I don't think he likes to be called that. He likes to be called Goldberg. Yeah, whatever. Listen up, Bill Goldberg. Did you see the thing I sent you with Sid?
I didn't watch it.
Oh my god, did you ever see that when Goldberg destroyed his credit card like 2 weeks in a row?
Oh my! What happened to my car? Goldberg! Where are you? Goldberg! 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 Hey Moses, where's my car, man? Space 22, man. 22? 22! Oh man! Oh man! Goldberg! Where are you? Why me? Why me? Why me?
No.
He's up on the car. He's like, Goldberg! Why me? It's like some of the greatest acting you ever saw. They could have done that for 6 months every week. WCW would still be fucking around. Oh my god. He was like, oh my god, Goldberg! It was so
Why
fun.
do you hate Goldberg?
I don't know. They were beefing because Goldberg. They brought Sid in, and he went from being Psycho Sid in WWE to being the Millennium Man, and he had an undefeated streak. So that was the thing with Goldberg. Bill Goldberg.
Undefeated streak?
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was legit or not, but he was like, "What do you think about that, Bill Goldberg?"
Was it legitimate?
It was for a while.
Was it like?
It was for a while, but then they started embellishing. Even Kevin Nash was like, I've been on the same house circuit this guy's on, and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Where's he getting these wins at? Bill Goldberg.
I don't think he likes to be called that.
No, whatever, Bill Goldberg. All right. The Hardy Boys, as they came up, aren't they the NXT and TNA Tag Team Champions right now?
No, they're just the TNA Tag Champs.
They lose the NXT belts to who?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. You don't watch TNA or NXT.
I don't. AJ Lee, who came back this year alongside her husband. Did you hear what I wrote on Reddit the other day? They were showing him and his Instagram story from Larry, right? When the dog died.
Oh, God.
And he's holding
that ugly fucking dog.
And he's holding the dog in a pool. And I was like, it's an above ground pool. I'm like, all that money he has and he has an above ground pool? And finally, the beast, Brock Lesnar, who came back from shame, and piss videos. He should be shameful for that ponytail he wears. But
it's not really a ponytail, it's a man bun.
Yeah, in part of a mohawk or something. But anyway, the winner, a comeback of the year with an astounding 80% of the vote. AJ fucking Lee.
What?
AJ Lee.
I think he only had like 2 fucking matches.
Yeah, Gunther got 10%. The Hardys got 10%. Lesnar got none.
At least people have some taste.
Yeah. Do you remember Mick Foley's not talking to the WWE anymore because of all the stuff with Trump?
Well, Triple H posted a video at the White House today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't go
talking about proper fitness, which...
With or without steroids?
Again, I could fucking beat Triple H in a fight. So
I think you are smoking fucking Christmas lights if you think you could take him.
You punch him once in the chest, he falls over, has a heart attack.
Where did you hear that from?
I bet you that's what the way it is. He's not a fucking pacemaker.
You bet that's what it is. You don't know if that's it. All you know is you might get your ass kicked by almost a 60-year-old man with a pacemaker who just happens to be still built like a brick fucking shithouse.
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know when you turn into Terry Silver from Karate Kid 3.
Who's Terry Silver?
Just watch the movie. Watch Cobra Kai. All right. Let's see. We're down to the last 4 categories here. Feud of the year. Feud of the year.
Okay, Feud of the year. Who are our nominees?
CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, which you gotta admit.
Never fucking ends.
But you got, yeah, well, that's because people keep getting hurt. That's why it never ends. You gotta admit, though, the SummerSlam moment where he came out and faked the injury was fucking great. It was fucking great.
Well, yeah, it proves the prophet right.
Ugh. The Death Riders versus AEW.
That never stops either.
It's another nominee. Cody versus Cena.
No. That feud is horrible.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's not even really a feud.
I'm not disagreeing, but it is a nominee. And finally, Adam Page versus Jon Moxley, which was
what the fuck was that?
What?
Chaos Magic.
What are you talking about? No,
I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Soulstorm.
Oh, yeah, you're doing that again. Great, in the middle. Why should this be any different than any other week? But yeah, finally, Hangman and Moxley up for Feud of the Year.
That was good.
I have to say, you're going to be surprised at my nominees for Match of the Year because when I think of Match of the Year, I think of very seldom of any WWE matches. The only match I could think of really that I put it in for that was... No, I didn't do it. They're all AEW matches that are nominees for that.
Well, for good reason.
Where did it go? What the hell just happened? Hold on, I
fucking killed my servitors.
Hold on, I just lost something here.
That'll work? Oh, no, it's a Shadow Fiend.
All right, the winner with 67% of the vote for Feud of the Year, CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
Oh, God, neither of them are all that good.
Death Riders versus AEW got 17%, as did Hangman Moxley. Cody versus Cena got none. You'll be happy about that.
Nobody likes Cody. Nobody likes Cody Cena.
Nobody likes Cody. Like, Cody's getting to be, like... He's not even around that much. He doesn't defend it that much. That's all they talk about in the dirt sheets. It's like how much he doesn't defend it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's move on to most popular wrestler of the year.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever that means. That's like a fucking popularity contest. First of all, I got an eclectic set of nominees on here. First of all, one of my all-time favorites, CM Punk.
Oh.
Another one who's always right in the middle, just because of his theme music alone, Seth Franklin Rollins. The guy who's had the best year in his life as a wrestler, I believe, Hangman Adam Page. And finally, the sleeper hit that everybody likes, Joe Hendry. Who I think...
He's really reaching the limit for his gimmick right now.
He needs to not be on TV for, like, ever. Because I think they missed the boat. They took too long. They should have plucked him like they plucked Stephanie Vakir. You know what I mean? Just take him. All right. Punk, Rollins, Hangman, Hendry. All right. The winner Most Popular Wrestler IWP Award of 2025 with a whopping 73% of the vote. Joe Hendry.
What?
CM Punk with 9%. Seth Rollins with 18%. Hangman Bupkis. Zilch. 0. Nada. Can't believe that. Hangman arguably had the best year of any of these guys.
Yeah.
Punk being second, I think. All right, here's one that you're going to like. Match of the year. We took in a lot of good matches this year. Mostly AEW. Like I said, the only one I could think of was Cena and Cody from SummerSlam. All right, Match of the Year nominees are Kyle Fletcher and Adam Page from All Out. Did you see that match? That was unbelievable.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Hangman Moxley from All In Texas, which was great. Bandito and Take a Shit from Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor.
I heard that was great. Didn't see it.
And finally, the Owen Hart men's final, Ospreay versus Page. This was a close one. The winner of the 2025 Match of the Year. Hangman Adam Page versus John Moxley at All In Texas with 50% of the vote.
There is justice in the world.
Fletcher Page All Out got 25 as well as Page and Ospreay did. Bandito and Takeshita got nothing, unfortunately. All right. Now, before we go into Wrestler of the Year, what did you want to talk about wrestling? Is it World's End, right?
Yeah, okay. We got a couple here. We got let me pause the game. Okay, we got Take a Shit versus Okada and Fletcher versus Moxley for the tournament.
Winners meet for the Continental title later on that night.
Yeah. Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd.
Oh. What's that?
He's not on the Wrestle Kingdom 20 card, so I guess he went here instead.
Oh, maybe money talks.
FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler with Stokely versus the Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn with Ace Austin, a Chicago street fight for the tag team titles. The Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale defend the Women's World Tag Championships against Mercedes Moné and Athena. Chris Statlander against Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And then the main event is a four-way match for the World Championship. Samoa Joe versus Swerve Strickland versus Adam Page versus MJF.
I think they're going to put the belt back on MJF.
I don't know.
Well, then have him. If you want Page to be the protagonist, then you have Page go after him. You have to have him go after somebody new. All right, let's get. That's what I say about when I leave my work.
What?
That's what I say about my work. Burn it down.
He's got a poop.
He's got a poop. Anything else interesting happened this year besides us getting taken off the air once?
Yeah, because of you.
We still don't know why it happened. But I am going to be cautious around March 8th again to see if we get taken down again. Luckily, I back up all these shows.
I do want to talk about Wrestle Kingdom 20.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit it.
We probably will have a show again because this is on January 4th. Now, this is a big deal, this particular Wrestle Kingdom.
Maybe we'll come back. Hold on. I was thinking about doing it the second, but maybe we'll skip and we'll come back the week after and we'll do the Wrestle Kingdom 20
review. This is a big show for several reasons.
Tanahashi's retirement, right?
Yeah, it's Tanahashi's retirement. It's the 20th anniversary of the Wrestle Kingdom name. The 35th January 4th Tokyo Dome show.
Yeah.
And it will be the first aired on broadcast television since 2004.
Broadcast television? What channel?
TV Asahi. That's only in Japan.
Oh, okay. It's pay-per-view over here still.
In America, you have to watch it on NJPW World.
They still have that site?
What?
They still have that site?
Yeah, that's where you stream everything. It's also going to be a big deal because this is like I was reading the attendance, the ticket sales.
Yeah, it's a big sellout for the first time since like Noah in like 05 or something, right?
Yeah, since like Noah, what was it, like
Departure.
Yeah, where they had like Mizawa and Kawada for the last time, and Kobashi versus Kensuke Sasaki.
Yeah, you told me that because I think I have that show.
Yeah, it's like it was over 50,000 people, and apparently that's what they have for Wrestle Kingdom 20 for one night only. Where like for the last couple of years they've been lucky to get like 20, 30,000. So this is a huge deal. They've opened up more seats like 3 times.
Wow.
So, this is the card. There's only 8 matches.
Yeah, but they're going to be long as fuck.
What?
They're going to be long as fuck.
Well, apparently the thing is that they want to make sure they don't run out of time because they're on network TV.
Yeah.
And after the main event, there's going to be a retirement ceremony for Tanahashi. So, here's the card. Oh, no, I was wrong. Gabe Kidd is on the card. Okay. So, here's the card. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Toru Yano, Master... Okay, this is a Rambo for the Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Championships. This is basically everyone who did not have a singles match anywhere else on the card. Toru Yano, Master Wato, and Yo, the champions, versus Tiger Mask, Toji Makabe, and Rusuke Taguchi, versus Bolton Oleg, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi, versus Tomohiro Ishii, Taichi, and Satoshi Kojima, versus Ren Narita, Sanada, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru, versus Zack Sabre Jr., Ryohei Oiwa, and Hartley Jackson, versus Keisei Taikachi, Shota Umino, and Yuya Nomura.
I don't know what the hell does that mean. That's a lot of
basically a battle royale, but it's for the 6-man titles.
Okay.
So if one person gets eliminated, which can be either thrown over the top rope, pinned, or submitted, the whole team gets kicked out. So kind of like an elimination match.
Mm.
Then we have El Phantasmo defends the World Television Championship against Chris Brooks from DDT Pro Wrestling. A winner-take-all match for the IWGP Women's Championship and Strong Women's Championship between Saya Kamitani, who won Wrestler of the
Kami
from the Weekly Hero magazine, versus Shuri, another Stardom wrestler.
Nothing.
Fourth match on the card: Bullet Club War Dogs, David Finlay, Gabe Kidd, and Drilla Maloney, along with Shingo Takagi and Hiromu Takahashi, versus United Empire, Callum Newman, Great Okan, Hinare, and Andrade El Idolo, and a 10th person to be announced.
How's that happening? Did he
I don't know. Andrade came out today and announced that he's going to be there.
Maybe he's just going and saying, "Get me if you can." I don't know.
Or maybe it's WWE saying, go anywhere but AEW.
I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, of all the people, like, I'd be enforcing this on, Andrade El Idolo is not the one. Like, he's not the guy that's like, you'll make him like more popular by doing that to him. Like, look at Karrion Kross. He tried his little bullshit. Look at me. I'm a good wrestler. Nobody bought it. And where is he now?
I haven't heard about him since the fucking summer.
What'd that last? A month with that Ariel Helwani interview and everything was like the highlight of it?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, and you wanted us to fucking drive up to North Jersey.
Hey, I'm not saying I didn't buy into it either, but that was by design. The guy did it, but we didn't go, so fuck off. But
he's such a fucking mark for himself.
Yeah, but you made it like we were going up by fucking dog sled. It was going to take us like a week and a half.
We were making a great voyage to try to.
You weren't even driving. It was going to be me driving, not you. But all I got to say is, all the world had to do was just wait it out, and he blew away like the piece of garbage that he is, Karrion Kross.
Well, Andrade used to do shows in New Japan like over 10 years ago.
Oh, I know he did.
As La Sombra, which means a shadow.
Yeah. The shadow.
He was actually one of the first ever IWGP Intercontinental.
Yes, he was. That's correct. He used to always wear that black mask where he looked like Black Mask from Batman, didn't he?
Roman Sionis.
Yeah. You ever see that movie with Margot Robbie where Ewan McGregor plays him?
I heard he's really good in it.
Yeah, but it's odd seeing Obi-Wan do it.
Yeah, he wants to kill Harley because she voted for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, that whole movie. I watched that when I had COVID and I was like hallucinating. I didn't realize, I thought the movie was really bad. And then I watched it again later and I realized that it wasn't the hallucinations and it was just really that bad.
Okay, then we have the sixth match, which is a four-way match to determine the number one contender for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. But there's not an actual defense of the Junior Heavyweight Championship. There's just a number one contenders match, which is weird.
There's not a defense on the card at all?
No.
Huh.
The champion Dookie is not appearing on the card.
Oh, Dookie. I know Dookie. Yo, Dookie! Wasabi!
He got in... Oh, yeah, that's a scary movie. Go, Dookie! Pick up the phone!
No, it's the old Budweiser commercial.
Oh.
What's up? What's up? And then you got the Whack Pack on Stern doing it, which is hysterical.
And so the four-way match which they have is El Desperado versus Kosei Fujita versus Taji Ishimori versus Sho.
Oh, okay.
And then we have a singles match for the Never Openweight Championship, which this match has been a big deal that they've been advertising, and it's going to require some context after I say who it is. Evil with Dick Togo and Don Fale versus Aaron Wolf. Now you probably don't know who that is, and Aaron Wolf, but apparently this guy is like a national. Aaron Wolf is like a national celebrity in Japan.
Uh-huh.
He is a Olympic gold medalist in judo, and I guess he's kind of like Kurt. He's like Kurt Angle, but like more popular in like the general audience. And he's making his pro wrestling debut at Wrestle Kingdom.
Cool. So he's making his debut. So he's more like the Gable Steveson of Japan, then.
No, but apparently, unlike Gable Steveson, people actually think he's good.
Well, you just hate Gable Steveson too. You got sick of
Everyone hates Gable Steveson.
I agree.
No, but apparently they're gonna give him because Nakamura back in the early 2000s got like a monster push, because of his legit martial arts background, and people say that that's what they're going to do with Aaron Wolf. There were rumors that he was actually going to be Tanahashi's final opponent, which I'm glad they didn't go with that.
It's Okada, right?
Yes, that's going to be the main event. And Evil is also his trainer. So they're gonna. So the seventh match, which would normally be the main event, is a winner-take-all match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship and Global Heavyweight Championship.
They're going to unify them?
Yeah, they're going to unify
Good,
them.
because a world and a global is the same difference.
Well, they can't... Well, in between Yota Tsuji and Konosuke Takeshita, and Yota Tsuji says if he wins, he will bring back the old belt design.
Oh, with the crown?
Yes.
Not that V one?
What?
That V, it looks like a V now or something, doesn't it?
Yeah. You say it looks like the Divas belt.
Yeah, it's fucking queer. Can't stand it.
He said he's going to bring back the original belt design. I hope he wins, because as much as I like Takeshita, the world, he can't be in New Japan to promote the matches and defend the belt regularly.
Yeah, I heard they were making it part of the promos where he was saying, if Takeshita stays IWGP champ, we're just farming everything out to AEW then. Was that Goto said that or somebody?
That's the storyline they're going with.
Yeah. Well, that's smart. It's based off of real heat or whatever that the guys might have.
I don't think there's real heat there.
No, you don't. No, there isn't. I'm saying it looks like real heat, or it's based off a real idea.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's based on a real idea, but I think if there was real heat, they wouldn't be working together so much.
Yeah, well, it depends. You see how hard it is with real heat, like Matt Hardy and Edge and everything? You watch that shit from 05?
Yeah, Matt Hardy went complained on it. Yeah, right. Did they have to try to stop the match midway through because Edge was actually beating him up?
Well, if you watch it, that whole thing happened by accident, and it had the potential where he quit and they brought him back.
Yeah, because Matt complained about it on his blog.
Yeah, but he was like, and then when he came out that night, it was a good couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, but they were talking about Matt Hardy. It was after One Night Stand because Paul Heyman brought up Matt Hardy in a promo, and Edge was surprised because he went off because Paul was shooting on all the Raw guys up in the fucking mezzanine, Bischoff, Angle, all these guys. So, yeah, but the whole Matt Hardy thing, he comes back when he's talking about it. You hear, oh, yeah! And Edge's eyes bug out. Place goes fucking insane. It was on Raw or something. He just beats the fuck out of Edge and chases them off and everything. And then he comes out at SummerSlam. You hear, oh, yeah! Place goes fucking insane. You're like, Matt Hardy is going to get his push. 2 seconds into the match, he gets thrown up in the air and cracks his face open on the fucking ring post. And is like,
I can slam a tornado.
I can pierce up a tree. Yeah, but poor Matt. He could have been the Hardy that was big first, and not Jeff.
Yeah, now you both suck.
Yeah, I remember one time. Last time Jeff was in WWE, he just walked out of the ring and left, never came back. Walked right over to TNA and stayed there.
No, he didn't, because he actually went to he went to AEW first. People forget that when the Hardys were in AEW.
Wasn't he in AEW twice?
Kind of. He was there, he left, and it's like he went on a hiatus, and then he came back for a teensy bit, and then he left permanently.
Teensy bit.
Because he got busted with a DUI again, and AEW basically said, we're not taking chances with you.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
Tony Khan wouldn't have known what to do back in the 80s where rent-a-car companies were giving guys, wouldn't rent the wrestlers because they were wrecking the cars. Like fucking Tommy Rich. They wouldn't rent to any wrestlers in like the entire state of Ohio because of Tommy Rich. Anytime Georgia Championship Wrestling went up there. Tony wouldn't know what to do. Those guys were real drinkers and shit.
The 7th match is Takeshita versus Yuta Tsuji, and the final match, Tanahashi's retirement, will be Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kazuchika Okada one last time.
I have a prediction that watching Tanahashi wrestle will look like he belonged on the 2009 Hulkamania Revenge Tour.
A lot of people don't think so, that this is because this is his retirement match, that he is just going to give everything left that he has.
But what if he doesn't have much left?
That him and Okada are just going to go all out.
Oh, by the way, I don't have Departure 05. I just put it on. I have I Wrestling Noah Destiny 05 here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Noah went to the Tokyo Dome twice. The first time...
This is Tokyo Dome, too. This is Tokyo Dome, too. Or it's Egg Dome or something.
The first time was Kobashi and Jun Akiyama during Kobashi's glorious 725-day title reign.
Yeah.
And then the second time was, there was like a double main event, like Kobashi and Kensuke Sasaki and Misawa and Kawada.
I think that might be this one. I think Misawa fights Kawada. This looks like it's at the Tokyo Dome. Yeah. But it's Destiny 05, so. All right. Let's get on to the final big one here, the big IWP. Wrestler of the Year award.
Okay.
All right. This is obviously the Wrestler of the Year, the guy that's going to be most popular. Like, see, the way I would critique it, though, would be most popular versus, like, you were just there all the time. You were in everything. But let's see.
Yeah, like CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk, one of the nominees, current World Heavyweight Champion. Another nominee, John Moxley, who held the AEW title for most of the year.
Not most of the year, like the first half.
All right. At Hangman Adam Page, who took the title away from Moxley, like a Wild West gunman.
And held it up until...
He didn't hold it very long, but he had some good matches with Kyle Fletcher, like I said. Had some great one good match after good match every month, basically. So,
and now Joe's the champ.
Yeah, Joe's a champ. He's like transitional. Like I seriously think they're gonna give it back to MJF. And finally, the current WWE champion, the American boring nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Fuck him. Fuck Guile.
He does look like him, man, doesn't he?
That stupid fucking flat top.
Sonic Boom! Okay, the winner of the 2025 Wrestler of the Year is 44% of the vote. Cody Rhodes.
Fuck this. Fuck him. Fuck
Adam
this
Page
fucking
got
show.
11%, as did Punk. Moxley came in second with 33.
Fuck this fucking show. Cody sucks. When was the last time he even fucking defended his belt?
You have to admit, that's the only WWE person that won an award. Well, other than Alexa and Charlotte, but like it wasn't very WWE heavy.
No, but the MFTs want the best faction.
That is the biggest bunch of bullshit tonight. That would have been like we had a write-in for Martha Stewart for Woman of the Year or something, which would just make it fucking perfect.
The motherfucking Tongans.
I think that's better than My Family Tree. It does sound like a fucking shitty sitcom in the late 80s on fucking TGIF on ABC. In between Family Matters and Perfect Strangers. My Family Tree.
Yeah. Yes, Olo went to Camino and got an order.
Yeah, they're not even any good. They're not even really related. The only one in there that's part of the family is fucking Solo, isn't it?
Yes, we explained this on the show multiple times.
With maps and graphs and everything else.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I told you, you weren't gonna like this year's awards. But just remember, next year, help me pick them next time.
Again, we're looking at like I think maybe it's just wishful thinking that I think we're looking at the beginnings of AEW Cody here.
Oh, you mean in the WWE?
Yeah, of him just becoming completely insufferable, and you're going to hear his music, and everyone starts booing him. Maybe I'm just hoping for that.
Well, you know, the fact that he doesn't start with that orchestral shit, and his edge is a little faster, it's a little better. But
I saw this video of when Brandy was on his podcast, and it was just a compilation of that, like, he just has, like, no fuck, of just him having no social skills, of him talking to Brandy. It's like, you're aging at a rate that's just way ahead of anyone else. You know?
yeah, I saw that.
You're very big. The nightgown you wear every night, it looks like you ran through a chain link fence while you're wearing it.
Like, what does that mean?
It
Like,
all
she fucks him?
over.
Like, he talks to her like that, and it must be the money. Yeah. I don't know. Must be that or all the Wheatley vodka. He must keep her sedated with Wheatley vodka.
Hey, I fucking watched an episode of their reality show.
Why?
Years ago. When I first started watching wrestling, I was a senior in high school.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Roads to the Top was on, and I didn't know any better. And it was during the pandemic, and it was so bad.
Did you see Nikki Bella's dating that Cooper DeJean from the Eagles?
Yeah, I heard that.
People are like, she's old enough to be his mother. I'm like, so what? It's a rebound. Leave her alone. Now, if she starts smacking him around like she smacked that husband of hers around.
And then like on Roads to the Top, there's this great clip that they put in the show for some reason. That they show the absolute travesty that was the Cody and Anthony Ogogo feud.
Don't ruin that for me. I'm actually going to look that up.
And they had this weigh-in segment with like where they were like boxers where they were getting weighed.
Yeah.
And Paul White was the one doing the weigh-in, and he couldn't do the fucking scale.
Because he's a moron.
And like the scale, like pieces of the scale started falling off, and then it cuts to the back where, because Tony's backstage at all the shows in like the gorilla position, and I guess like they had earpieces in or something, or someone has an earpiece to him in the back.
Yeah, they usually do.
And he has his headset on, and they're basically just showing him just saying like, end the fucking segment right now. Just stop it. Just find a way out of this now.
Can I help you?
Bitch, who told you it was open my night?
Oh, God, she saved that whole thing. But anyway, I say we come back on the 9th after Wrestle Kingdom and
Wrestle
we'll give it a
Kingdom.
review, because I'm actually looking forward to watching that, and I would like to get in depth with it. But I think that's all we got. Good night, everybody.
Get your hand off my penis!